My name is Madonna Guy. I've been a small business owner, mother and natural health advocate in East Brisbane for over 25 years. And I'm your informed medical option party candidate for the electorate of Chatsworth. I believe that people deserve options in their choices and views, and I believe strongly that people deserve respect in their differences of opinion. Information on evidence-based research is being censored around the world. We are being censored from mainstream media. As Australians, we are having our freedoms and our choices removed. Your voice has a right to be heard. Your body, your choice. When I was 10, Joy Drescher, my mother, started her career in Beaudesert politics as a town councillor and later on as town mayor. I'm proud to say that my mum was the reason Queensland had no fluoride in the water for an extra 8 years. Yeah. She was the voice of reason and she was listened to. It only takes one. Although there has always been politics around me, it hasn't been until this year when I've become 100% political. There are too many lies by our government and no transparency. It's only the flattening of the curve. It's only working from home. It's only to protect the elderly and the vulnerable. It's only a mask. It's only a vaccine. There is too much coercion, bullying and gaslighting to those with a difference of opinion. I've been a naturopath and kinesiologist for over 25 years and I've seen the decline in our health in that time. At current rates of increase, we are looking at 1 in 3 children with autism by 2030. Governments are preparing budgets for this increase, but not looking into why. It is truly a time of health crisis. Our government has lost its ethical and moral backbone. This year, we've seen governments around the world create fear of a virus. Fear is creating the need for healthy, asymptomatic people to be tested. This has never been done before. We have never quarantined the healthy before in a free country. I've been listening to doctors, researchers, epidemiologists, virologists from around the world since February, and I've been reading the science. I'm listening to our chief health officers, and they are not. They can't be. Hundreds of doctors are making a stand in Germany, Belgium, the UK, the US, and finally down in Victoria, the doctors are speaking up. The cure should not be worse than the disease. I've been listening to Dr. David Martin, Dr. Dolores Carl, Dr. Rashid Battar, Dr. Jeffrey Bland, Dr. Shiva Aradurai, Dr. Judy Midovitz, Dr. Carrie Matajay. Amazing human beings with amazing amounts of information in those brains of theirs. They are not being listened to. They discuss the powerful hydroxychloroquine and zinc combinations, vitamin D, vitamin C infusions. They discuss the many methods in our body for dealing with viruses. They've discussed the damaging effects of loneliness and isolation, masks and lockdowns, lack of human connection. I'm angry that Australian doctors are no longer allowed to speak the truth. My brother is a GP and he can be jailed if he prescribes hydroxychloroquine. What world are we living in? Coronaviruses have been around for decades. 15 to 30% of the common cold and flus are coronaviruses. Dr. Scott Atlas has recently spoken out about T-cell immunity due to past colds and flus for this coronavirus. It is not the pandemic that they thought it was going to be, but our governments are not backing down. They have too much control. Our politicians and the World Health Organization are ignoring our immune systems, our microbiome, our biome. How many of you were terrified of a virus a year ago? This year I've also listened to many hours of Robert F. Kennedy Jr., who's been researching environmental toxicity for 15 years. He was dragged in kicking and screaming and did not want a bar of it. This year in September, a research paper was released in the US regarding childhood cancer. It's estimated that only 10% is genetic, 90% is the environment. Let that sink in, 90% of childhood cancer And what are we doing about it? I believe we're in the middle of psychological and spiritual warfare. Why aren't we recommending healthy diets? Why aren't we recommending sunshine? Why aren't we recommending exercise? There are thousands of trials. So many ways to boost our immunity, so many ways to boost our health. My name is Madonna and I'm Chatsworth's Informed Medical Options Party candidate, your voice for choice.